Hello everyone, how you doing tonight? Well, you've had a great day, I really do. Now the story I'm going to tell you tonight is a great little story. It's only a small one and a few of you have requested it, and luckily I've got it anyway because I read it to my kids. And it's a story called Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy, which is a fantastic little book. So I hope you're nice and snug on the sofa and between the pillars, or underneath the duvet, you're lying on top of the bed, you're with your mum and dad, or maybe you're alone. And Margot, get nice and cozy because this is a good story if you haven't heard it before. So let's go. Out of the gate and off for a walk went Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. And Hercules Morse, as big as a horse, with Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. Bottomly pots covered in spots, Hercules Morse, as big as a horse. There's a little picture. And Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. Muffy Maclay like a bundle of hay, bottomly pots covered in spots, Hercules Morse as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. Bits of Maloney all skinny and bony, Muffy Maclay like a bundle of hay, bottomly pots covered in spots, Hercules Morse as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. Schnitzel von Krumm with a very low tongue, bits of Maloney all skinny and bony, Muffy Maclay like a bundle of hay, bottomly pots covered in spots, Hercules Morse as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. With tails in the air they trotted on down, past the shops and the park to the far end of town. They sniffed at the smells and they snooped at each other, when suddenly, out of the shadows, they saw Scarface Claw, the toughest tomcat in town. That's my cat impression, by the way, and that's the best you're going to get. Off with a yowl, a wail and a howl, a scatter of paws and a clatter of claws, went Schnitzel von Krumm with a very low tongue, bits of Maloney all skinny and bony, Muffy Maclay like a bundle of hay, bottomly pots covered in spots, Hercules Morse as big as a horse. And Harry Maclary from Donaldsons Dairy. Straight back home to bed. Look, she's under a blanket in her favourite bed, all scared. What a great story. Anyway, it's that time. It's that time to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Now think of what may have happened today. You know, you may have gone out on your bicycle by yourself or with your parents. You may have gone for a bike ride. You may have played ball games in the yard, or you may have played some board games inside the house with your parents. Or even your parents have been doing schoolwork with you, which is hard to know, but has to be done. But please, please, please be very, very thankful for what your parents have given you today and what they have done with you together. Because it's very important in times like this that you show them appreciation and gratitude. So please go over to them, give them a big, big kiss and say thank you. Because your mummy and daddy, your grandma, your nanny, your uncle, whoever it may be, your brother, sister, love you very, very much. Okay. Now open your eyes. That was good, wasn't it? I was making all that up as I had my eyes closed, so I hope that's good. Anyway, I've got a couple of things for you to do tomorrow, okay? Now, if you've got pets, maybe you've got cats, dogs, goldfish, horse, whatever it may be, pet donkey, what I want you to do is like in some of these, in this book, you've got like bits of Malonial, skinny and bony. Why don't you make up something like maybe Herbie the sheepdog likes to jump around like a crazy frog, or Lucy the cockadoodle has hair like a noodle. I don't know. Those are really, really terrible examples, I know. But why don't you make something up like that about your pet and maybe write it down? And also what you can do tomorrow is, if you're taking your dog out for a walk, and maybe you're not, or you've got a cat indoors, just give your animal, give your pet lots and lots of love and cuddles. But always remember, if you're ever out on the street and you see someone else's dog, not to go over and stroke it unless you get permission of the owner, because some dogs, as I've found out lately with one of my friends, some dogs can be very snappy, and the dogs can bite you. So please, please, please be careful, and always ask your parents or ask the owner of the dog whether it's okay to stroke that dog, yeah? But just give your pets lots and lots of love. And don't forget, on Friday night, we have another story called The Bear and the Piano. I hope you all have a beautiful sleep, nice relaxing sleep. I'll see you on Friday. Good night.